Commander Von Tucker's face. Time for a much-requested feature of the Greaseman Show. Let's take another peek, shall we, at the Greaseman's Hobbledogaga Handbook. Comes in handy for guys on the move, and this is handy for the ladies, too, so you can recognize the cheap and tawdry moves being placed on you. Let's take a peek at Chapter 9. Cold Weather Opportunities. Say, for example, you live in the apartment complex. You know, there's lots of units. You all share a common parking lot. And you've had your eye on this thing that lives in that apartment complex with you. Well, you smile when you see her at the mailbox. And you live for the summertime so you can bump into her at the pool. I mean, you know, you had your eye on that thing for a long time. You just don't quite know where to start. Well, this cold weather that we've been having is the perfect opportunity. You wait one night till you're sure she's in bed. You sneak out of the parking lot and you wait till her lights wink out. And then you run downstairs with a coat hanger, jimmy open her car door, and turn on the headlights. Put on the flashes. Turn every piece of electrical equipment on she's got. Then lock the car and shut it again. And in the morning, you just wait. Sure enough, here she comes in her little outfit. She gets inside, she sees the lights on, she goes, my God, she turns the key. Whoa. 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 You come walking outside, hey, can I help you? And she says, I can't believe it. I can't believe I parked the car last night with the headlights on and the flashers on. I must have been out of my mind. You say, well, I don't know. In weather like this, AAA's got a couple-hour wait, and tow truck will tell you, well, why don't you, I got a pot of coffee on. She said, but I'm going to be late for work. I say, hey, me too, but this cold weather, it's got me a little upset anyway. And come on in, let's have a cup of coffee. So she'll come in. Go ahead and call the tow truck company, but you got 2 good hours for that tow truck driving, yes, sir. 2 good hours, buddy. Now she is in your front door. Now it's time for you to close on that thing. Yeah, you have some coffee, and then the first thing you do is say, I feel deliciously evil. It's so cold out. I don't normally do this. You grab the bottle of Jack Black and pour a dollop in each of your coffees. Oh. And I don't know if you ever tried it, but booze in your coffee about 7:15 in the morning makes you real hot, flushes your face. The next thing you know, she's slipping out of her little, what do you call that thing that you wear? Her little blouse, Not a blouse, that little jacket you wear over your blouse. You get to the blouse sooner or later anyway, Well, one thing leads to another, so you whip up some waffles. Keep some waffles, pop up toasties. Come on, you don't got to be the galloping gourmet. You toast some waffles, you talk, you laugh. And you smile, you say, it's kind of ironic that you should be here with your battery out today. Well, she'll say, no what? You say, well, I've been watching you for a long time, and I just was looking for an opportunity, and like, bingo, here it is, we're together. She said, well, that stupid talk you have to endure before you get to the hub of the gate. But, a couple more coffee and Jack Blacks later. You say, oh, God, forgive me for doing this. You just go for it. You got to keep in mind a tow truck driver's going to be there before too long. So you bet a big old kiss on the lips. That's when you lay the cards on the table. But you've already had an hour worth of waffles and talk and astrological signs. Chances are she'll be so giving, so relenting. Chances are, after the groundwork has been laid, it shall be a fait accompli. You pick her up, you carry her to the stairway, and then the rest is history. You make some wild, torrid love, her earrings poking you in the guts, that situation, necklaces flapping you in the chin. Yes, and then you don't even have to really enjoy the whole day together. I mean, while you lie there, you probably have enough time to smoke 1, maybe 2 Camels, and then suddenly your Redeemer cometh. Ah, must be the tow truck driver. Oh, really? Oh, God, I know, I'm comfortable too, but, all right. Well, you pull on your seersucker, and then you say, well, geez, I'm already dressed. I guess there's things I should be doing. She'll say, well, yes, I guess so too. Well, all right then. So good of you to come to my aid when I was in distress. And you say, yes, right, yeah. Thank you, good night, have a nice day, right when you get worky. And, hey, there you are, no fuss, no muss. Now you're probably saying, all right, so it was fun one time, you had a good time, what are you going to do the next time she rings your doorbell? Nino? My battery is dead again. Oh. That's when you reach around the door and say, I got a pair of jumper cables, let me jump you off here. Yeah.